Alright guys, I'm at the airport and I want to recap the race. So yesterday I was not filming. It was frustrating because I wanted to capture everything, and at the start line I actually forgot to press the button of recording because it was just so exciting for me. Excuse me for that. But after about 20 Ks there were some sections that were cobbled, and my mount started shaking, and I was it was weird, it never happened before, so actually had to put my GoPro in the back pocket and try to actually go reasonably fast, because about 25 guys with a speed about 45 k an hour went up the front straight right of the gun, and I kept up for about 15 kilometers, but then I had to drop because heart rate was 180, 190, and I knew that the race is 336 kilometers and there is no way I would keep up, So I dropped back the heart rate to about 140, maybe going 28, 30 k an hour. The other guys, and the other foreigner that was in our team, actually, we had two guys from UK, I think, one from Ireland, and they were really smashing it. They're really strong guys, so they were up the front, and me and the other dude, we were at the back, going reasonably fast. Once again, like 29, 30 k an hour for 300 k is a nice speed for me, honestly. And also, what I wanted to mention, it was hard to breathe, especially after that effort for 15 kilometers. Probably it's the elevation, because the Yinchuan city is like, I would say 1,200 meters above the sea level, and we were going up to 1,500. So first 100k was gradual uphill, like rolling hills. And I really noticed after that effort it was hard to breathe, and I had to slow down, just had to slow down. Then I checked one of our guys that was at the front, and his heart rate was like maybe 150, 160, where mine was like 190. So I really definitely have to put some, like rides with strong guys, like maybe something like crit rides. We don't really have them in China. Well, we do in Shanghai, but not in Guangzhou. Well, we'll see. I will try to figure it out. Maybe some intervals. But what happened then? So first 170k, well, maybe 150. We were going pretty fast once again, about 29 k an hour, I would say average. Actually, out of 60 guys that started, only 25 finished, I believe. And the reason for that after 150 Ks we had such a strong headwind, and the thing is that we had to go about 230 k in one direction and then 100 k back, so it's 330 altogether. And the front guys, they actually managed to get to the city that is on the U-turn and going back, and then the headwind, the wind picked up, Alex said, one of our guys that was fourth out of about 25 guys that finished, he said that at one point he was going 55 k an hour easy, with that tailwind. That's how strong it was. And specifically when they started going back, it picked up, So we were about 155 in, and we had to experience this headwind for 80 Ks probably, which is insane. I have never had such a strong headwind, and me and this other foreign dude from US, we were just hammering, but going like 20 k an hour, And it definitely separated us so badly, and I think at the end, like we had to actually get to the 230 k mark by 7 p.m. And the thing is that we didn't really pay attention to that numbers, no one really told us that. And like there were three main checkpoints. First one 50k, another one 140, and then 250, and then finish line. So I believe these ones just to mention to me, just to make sure that you don't cheat, So basically when we got there at 7:15. And the checkpoint was already closed. Honestly, I really think that we could get there at about 6:45, because at the end the Chinese dude had puncture that was going with us for about 20 Ks last, and we were just, maybe we should wait up for him, because leaving the person on his own, going in that headwind was really brutal, and about maybe 5 to 6 Ks left. So we decided to wait up for him, help him. I gave him my pump, and then we came there and it was close, which is a bummer. Definitely we could have made it. And then the guys just said we have to get in the car and go back, which was not that bad after considering, riding in that headwind for 80 Ks. So this is how it ended for me. 235 kilometers, I think, altogether I did. Average speed 26.7 k an hour, which is great considering 80 Ks of really strong headwind. Never had such a headwind before. But I'm really grateful. At some point, pushing last 10 K in that headwind, it was really surreal. Like this sunset, all these fields, the sky, it's just amazing. The air quality, all the lambs and sheep, and the cows, and no one. Amazing roads, no cars at all. It's just insane. And the city, we were going to Ordos, which is like it's like a city in the inner Mongolia. It was so amazing. People cheering you up, and all the people from small villages, they came and started, like cheering, go, 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 Dayo, Dayo, which is like in Chinese, keep pushing, which is amazing. I really like the race, and the thing is that the weather is awesome. When you start, it's like 18 degrees Celsius in the morning, maybe up to 30, 32 maybe in the afternoon, but then dropping back to 20 in the evening, which is amazing. Definitely, I just didn't get used to altitude. And going maybe 30 k an hour without headwind, I was fine. 140 beats per minute heart rate was okay. So it's just that I didn't get used to hammering, about 40 k an hour, which is a bummer. And but I have an announcement. So I'm doing in 2 weeks. I'm doing 190 Ks, 2,000 meters of climbing race. It's going to be like a race format, but it's going to be in Guangzhou, my home turf, where I live. So I believe I can do well. We'll see. Especially, depending on what guys will be there, how strong they will be. But and in 1 week, I'm doing 400 ROCN PBP, this ODAX race. Oh, sorry, it's not a race, ride, which is amazing. I haven't signed up for 200, 300 before, but you can sign up for 400 and 600 without doing 200 and 300 before. So it's fine. I will be doing it. So 2 more races coming, and I will be doing 600 after that as well, which is just interesting. I love this feeling of going all together. This spirit of riders coming all together. It was amazing yesterday. Everyone is on his own, out there, and you just find it is pretty hard to find a wheel that will suit your pace, out of only maybe 30 guys, because I want to say this, out of 60, only 25 finished. It was brutal. The headwind was really, really frustrating. Well, you could have done that, but we were just like, let's go back in the car. So, which is a great lesson, and I will do the quick recap. I have to go on my flight. Sorry, I don't have to miss my flight. It's the flight to Shenzhen in about 20 minutes, I think. I have to go board, and look at that amazing view out here in Yinchuan city. Blue skies, clear skies, and I wish I could have shown you more yesterday, and it's a bummer. I want to come back, and I believe and I hope I will come back for a week or 2 to stay here. This place is amazing. Inner Mongolia is amazing for riding. Really, highly recommended. If you can come here, amazing place. So, okay guys, sorry I have to go and board, and I'll see you in the next video with mistakes and what I learned, and maybe other races I will participate in, because I asked the guy if he knows other races, and I want to join as many as possible just to get that experience, So that's amazing. I'm really grateful, and I want to race more. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you for watching.